Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Camila aka CamiSimming and welcome to a new speed build. It's been like a week since the last time I did a voiceover, so if I sound a bit weird, that's why. And today we're doing something very fun and something that I simply loved doing because we're recreating Ted Mosby's apartment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we can't be friends because, Ted Mosby is the main character of a TV series called How I Met Your Mother, which is on Netflix. So if you haven't watched it, I highly suggest that you go and do it because it's like my favorite TV series ever. But let's talk about the build for a second and then let's go back talking about the series. So, the main struggle that I had with this apartment is the fact that it's kind of split level, and yeah, in The Sims it's a bit weird how split leveling works. So I had to have the door on the lower side of the room, so it's not possible because the door would have been like up on the foundation. So yeah, maybe you saw it like some seconds ago, but yeah, so I used this trick to put down this base game fence, this super low fence, which kind of looks like a small step. Like it looks like the back of the room is a bit high, it's a bit higher than the front part. So yeah, I was pretty happy about figuring this out because I didn't know what else to do if that didn't work because yeah, it was my main concern. Let's say since it's like a very recognizable feature of the of Ted's apartment, I wanted to recreate it. So we have the apartment, let's say, when Ted lives here. So we'll have the red couch and not like the yellow one that's here when Lily and Marshall live here. Um, so yeah, just to give you a bit of a time frame to set your heads on, and yeah, if this makes any sense, I don't know. And yeah, it was pretty hard to do. I tried to incorporate some details that are are very popular for those of you who watched, those of us who watched the series. For example, you probably saw that I placed down those two swords. I switched them, like there's a couple from Get Famous, or maybe both of them are from Get Famous, and I went for those two horizontal one. They're not like crossed as they are in the TV series, but I thought they worked just fine. In Ted's room, I put down the tropical football that we got from Island Living to recreate the pineapple, because we don't have a pineapple. I think maybe I should have looked for it in debug. Yeah, probably that would be would have been a smart move. But yeah, it's too late now, and yeah, since there's this pineapple incident in the series, I thought that it was like pretty nice to include that little detail there for those of you who watch the series, so that you would recognize it. Yeah, and of course I added like a little crack on the wall here where this kind of shelving unit is, because it's a feature that the apartment has, because someone, I think Ted wanted to put the encyclopedia on the shelving unit, and they in the shelves fell, I think, if I remember correctly. And yeah, um I was so shocked about with the amount of clutter that there is in this apartment, because I didn't actually realize, but the feature that made this apartment the real Ted Mosby's apartment was the amount of clutter that I put down. It was so overwhelming. I don't clutter my builds so much because yeah, I'm pretty lazy and I get bored pretty easily when placing down clutter with the red shelf and so on. So, but I had to do it for for accuracy purposes. So yeah, as you will see, there will be a lot of clutter, and when I say a lot, I actually mean a lot because like 3/4 of this video is me cluttering up uh, stuff, cluttering up rooms, shelves, surfaces, tables, and yeah, so it will be a pretty cluttered house. And I think it's functional if you want to play in this house. So yeah, here I'm creating a like basket full of Ted's architecture projects. I filled this bin with some umbrellas from seasons and those Christmas presents that are from seasons too. And here I'm cluttering up the second or third desk that we have in this living space. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is the kitchen, because the kitchen is actually uh, in a pretty weird position in this apartment that I couldn't easily recreate in The Sims because diagonal walls don't work like in real life in The Sims. We only have like 45 degrees um, angle on which we can place walls. Yes, it was a pretty hard sentence for me to formulate, so I hope like I'm explaining myself and that you can get what I mean. But probably you will see me struggling with the kitchen a lot a little bit later, and also I will be struggling with the doors to the bedrooms. And I didn't think about using some smaller doors. I don't know why I didn't think about it, because um, when I will be doing both of the two rooms, I will um, go crazy because I couldn't find the right spot to place the doors because they were too close to a certain wall, and I wanted them to be more on the other side. And so, yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about choosing a smaller one. So, yeah, don't ask me about this. And yeah, as always, I'm here cluttering up stuff. And here I'm creating like a custom uh, vertical piano, stand-up piano. I saw this trick in some of Simlis's videos, and she like put down those two of that console table from Cats and Dogs, and she turned them around. I don't think that she turns them around. She turns both of them around. And by the way, don't look at what I'm doing here. I was trying something different that I didn't like. So yeah, these huge dressers will disappear in just a moment. But yeah, so I was able to create a more traditional piano without having to use the grand piano that we have in game, but without having to use the super modern keyboard that we got from CD Living, and I was pretty happy about that. Um, yeah, and if you see me pausing during the recording here, it's because I tried to cut most of it out, but it's because I was looking at reference pictures like for a lot of the different angles and nooks and walls of this house, because it was very hard to remember how things were. Of course I had some details in mind, but yeah, uh, of course when I like rewatched it last year, I think. So yeah, it's been some time since the last time I saw some episodes of the series, so it was a little bit like blurry in my mind. And yeah, the kitchen is not actually super accurate, like the shape it's not very accurate, but I didn't know what else to do. So please don't be mad at me for not being super accurate. I tried my best with what I had. And I think it came out pretty nice. If you don't look at the like that little nook on the left side of the archway. And also, I didn't remember actually um if there's that window that I placed down. I think there is one, but I don't remember if it's just like the archway, because in some parts of the series, the characters talk to each other through the kitchen, from the kitchen to the living space, and I don't remember if it's through the archway or if there's actually that window that I placed there. But if you remember correctly and you remember that there's not a window there, please tell me in the comments down below, and I will remove it before uploading it to the gallery. And yeah, because I wanted to be super accurate, but I actually didn't remember, and I couldn't find any any picture on Google of the kitchen from that angle where the that particular wall was visible. So yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I left it there. But if you are sure that there's not any window there, please tell me that I will, so that I can remove it. Here I'm cluttering the kitchen. I think there's like some space for the Sims to actually cook. But yeah, it was pretty hard because yeah, the clutter amount in this kitchen is like crazy. It's it's so cluttered. I didn't know what else to put down. Um, yeah, it was so hard to find different clutter. So yeah, I did my best. And yeah, this is no, okay, no, there's not a single free counter if you don't count that one, that little one on the left side. But I don't think you can use like half counters to cook. I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, so here I will be fiddling with the doors and with Ted's room. And I actually really liked how it came out. I had the diagonal wall that's behind the fireplace, that isn't there in the series, because he has like some furniture on that wall, and it's like flat, it's not rotated in any way. So yeah, it was a pretty hard to make things work in there. But yeah, and we moved to the hallway and bathroom. This was pretty easy to do, but I realized like now when I was looking at the screenshots, compared to the real pictures, let's say, that I didn't put so many clutter, as many clutter as there is in real life, let's say. So yeah, maybe if you want to download this house, you can put down some more towels and maybe like one of those robes that we have from base game, and make it more cluttered. Because yeah, I think that this is short before I like closed my game the first time, so I was pretty my brain was kind of melting, so yeah, I wasn't thinking so clearly, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so this is the bathroom. We have some pictures that I used as reference so that I could be as accurate as possible. Um, oh, so in the end, at the end of the video, I will be um, like putting like the usual slideshow of the screenshots that I took of this house, but you will also have some real pictures of the apartment that you can see in the TV series, so that you can like compare my work with the original one. And I also took a picture from above, so that you can see like the floor plan. And I'm actually super proud of myself, because recently I've been doing a little bit better. I've been better at remembering to take screenshot from like from above, to let you guys see the floor plan and how the house looks like as a whole. Because yeah, initially I didn't remember, I couldn't remember, and also I forgot sometimes, even now. But I like to see them when I watch Speedbuild, so yeah, I figured that it was important for me to remember and take take those kind of screenshots as well. But since it's my PC is pretty old and it takes me a lot to go to load the game and load the different lots. I can't like take the screenshot and then if I realize that one is missing, go back in game because takes me it would take me like half an hour to get in game just for just to take one single screenshot. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm lazy, but I think that maybe some of you would do that as well, or would not do that actually. And yeah, so this is Ted's bedroom. I think that we'll finally work on it. I fiddled a little bit with the shape of the room because I wasn't sure how big it was going to be, because of course the hard thing about recreating TV series, houses or apartments is that maybe the exterior shape or what you see, it's not like that in real life. So we only see the different rooms from a specific angle when where the camera is, especially in TV series. We don't have a like 360 degrees sight of a room, but we only have it from one or two angles maybe. So yeah, it was pretty challenging, but I think that it turned out pretty accurate, and I'm super happy with how it came out. And I'm hoping it's not too boring to watch me like fiddle with uh, the furniture, um, because yeah, maybe you don't remember or you haven't really watched the series, so you don't know how it is. I hope it's not too boring, and if it is, I'm sorry. But yeah, I had so much fun building this apartment. And yeah, let me know if you want me to do something else. I don't watch a lot of TV series, but maybe I could recreate some other apartments, like maybe the one where Marshall and Lily live for a little bit, like with the crooked, crooked floor, and yeah, that one, and the like bay window. Yeah, so that one, if you want, or maybe I could recreate the one from the Big Bang Theory, both Leonard and Sheldon's apartment, or also Penny's one. If you would like me to do that, I would love to do that. And so yeah, if you want, please leave some suggestions in the comments down below. Um, okay, my piece like went black for a second because I didn't touch my mouse for some time, and I like kind of panicked. But yeah, everything's all right. And here, as always in this build, I'm cluttering up some surfaces with some random clutter. As I told you, I kind of tried to put down some accurate posters, like the one that you see next to the window. It's kind of similar to the original one, and also the one that I will put on the shelf here on the left side of the room. It's pretty similar, like the vibe is kind of similar. Also the one above the fireplace, I think, because there's like a cloud, and the poster that I chose is the one with the rocket ship. So there's like a lot of fog and a big cloud. And yeah, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but yeah, I like did what I had to do. Um, yeah, so here we are finishing up with this apartment. This room was actually super hard to do because I didn't have a lot of reference pictures, but I tried to do my best and the best I could do. Actually, I forgot to put down some stuff, but probably I wouldn't have space. I wouldn't have had space anyway because this room turned out super small. And it's also a characteristic of the original one. It's smaller than Ted's one, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it came out. And I hope you liked this house too. And if you did, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in my next video, and have a great day. Bye everybody.